What is the difference between living in the end and thinking of the end? If you are asking yourself the question, or if you're still not sure yet, this video is going to give you a clear answer and you'll never have to ask yourself the question again. So be sure to listen in all the way to the end and you will be rocking living in the end. Hello, manifestors. My name is Sylviane. I am a manifesting coach, and you can find me at manifestingwithsylviane.com. And once you're there, just be sure to subscribe to my email list. It's completely free, and you will be able to know first thing when I have any news for you and when I have new courses, manifestation courses for you. So be sure to do that. And without further ado, let's go into our topic. So what is the difference between thinking of something and thinking that you are something, that you are in the situation that you want to be in? Well, thinking of something, people do that every day. They think about stuff, but even if it's something that they would want to have or be in their life, they're not manifesting it. Why is that? Because they're just thinking of that thing, of that situation, as something outside of them. They're thinking of it as something that is out there while they are in here. A little bit just like when you read a book or watch a movie. You are thinking of the thing, but it's not you. You're not assimilating yourself with the story. The story is one thing, and you are another thing. This is what thinking of something is. You're thinking of that thing, but you're not including yourself in it. So that is the reason why most people thinking of something don't manifest that thing into their lives, because they're just thinking of it. The secret to manifesting, however, it's not about just thinking of something, but thinking that you are the thing that you want to manifest. So if you want to be married, you are seeing yourself as being married. If it's a job that you want, you see yourself as having the job already. If it's health or fitness that you want, you see yourself as being healthy, as being fit already. If it's money that you want, if you want to be wealthy, you see yourself, you feel yourself as wealthy. But here is the problem. Most people can't find a way to really feel that they are who they want to be or have what they want to have. So in this video, I want to give you a few tips, not only how to get into that state, but I want to bring up the mistakes that I see you making. I see that in my groups, other groups all over the place. The mistakes that you are making that are actually preventing you from living in the end or from the end. So the number one mistake that I see on a daily basis, it's that you are mixing your reality with your imagination. And by mixing, I mean that, okay, for a specific person especially, you supposedly have an end scene or many different scenes. It doesn't matter as long as your scenes are about living in the end. So you supposedly have your scene or scenes, but at the same time, you are struggling with 3D. So you are imagining yourself being married to your person, for example, maybe 2 years down the road after your marriage. But at the same time, you're thinking all day long, how can I manifest a text from my person? That alone, if you are at night thinking of your scene, imagining your scene before you fall asleep, but during the day trying to figure out how can I manifest a text, because I really would like them to say hello to me today because I haven't spoken to them in ages. If you are doing this, obviously you are not living in the end. You may be living in the end a few minutes in the evening before you fall asleep, but for 23 hours out of the day at least, you're not living in the end. You are actually right now searching for a way, trying to imagine getting a text from your SP. But it's not like you're trying to get a text from your SP thinking, well, I hear from them every day. I just want to hear from them today as well. No, no, you're not in that type of mindset. You are in a frame of mind. I haven't heard from my SP for weeks and months, maybe a year. And I really would like to manifest a text right now because I am really desperate for even a text. Forget about living with them, being married to them. No, 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 no. I want to have that text right now. So obviously, when you are in such a frame of mind, you are not living in the end. You are living in the body of that person who is desperate to get a text, to get a sign from their person that is way out there, completely separated from you. This is why you are not manifesting your person. This is one of the reasons. You have many others, but this is one of the main reasons most of you out there are not manifesting your person. You are not living in the end. You are not living from the end. You are living as the person, as you are in 3D, which is completely separated, completely estranged from their person. And it's the same thing with health, for example. If you want to heal from a disease, for example, but you keep thinking as a sick person, you cannot heal from your disease. I mean, look at stories, healing stories. You'll hear the people saying the same thing over and over. They completely forgot about the disease. They completely stopped thinking of the person being sick or having that disease. They embodied the state of the person that is healthy. It's the same with money. If you want money, even if you don't have it physically in your 3D right now, you must stop reacting and thinking as a poor person. You must start thinking as a wealthy person. So, you know what? One thing that you don't need money for is to use your imagination. I don't care if you're living in your car. I know of a lot of people. I know some people personally that used to live in their car. Okay, so meaning being homeless. And they managed to now being millionaires because they were able to embody the state of the wealthy person that they wanted to be. Even though they were homeless, they had not a penny to their name. And this is the same thing with everything. I get questions every day. How do I manifest this? How do I manifest that? How do I manifest whatever? It's always the same way. You live in the end, you live with the feeling and the thoughts that are implied in that feeling of having what you want to have or being what you want to be. It's a little bit like an acting job. Okay, I used to be in acting before, so maybe it helps me, but anybody can act, believe me. So, what an actor does when he's get to do a character, he tries to imagine himself how he would react, how he would walk, how he would talk, how he would sit, how he would feel being that character. And the actors that manage to do this the best are the best actors because they are able to imagine how it would feel to be that character. In other words, how it would feel to be that person. Except that an actor, to stay mentally healthy, once they leave the set, once they leave the stage, they need to leave that feeling and go back in the feeling of being who they are. When you want to imagine, when you want to live in the wish fulfilled, you do the same thing, but you do not leave your character. You embody the character, you embody the person, the personality, the traits of the person that you want to be, and you stay with it. You do not live that character as an actor would. You are not an actor. You are truly wanting to embody the person that you want to be in 3D. So you stay with that feeling, you stay with that character that you want to be in order to manifest it in the 3D world. And basically, the better you are going to be at ignoring or not reacting to the 3D world, the better you are going to be able to stay in your wish fulfilled. But I know that some people are going to ask me, how do I do this? Well, the way you do this is by centering yourself, because feeling something always comes from the inside. And just a reminder, we never feel with our heads, okay? So just quit your head for a little bit, come down to your center, come down to your heart center, your stomach area, your guts area. Why do you think that we say gut feelings? We never say I had a head feeling, right? We never say that. We say I had a guts feeling. We say I had a guts feeling because feelings come from here, from the torso area, from the heart area, from the guts area, from the stomach area even, but never in the head. And that's what I see a lot of you doing. You are way too much in your head. Okay, I have said that to some people. I have said it several times to some people. I notice as I speak to them, they are always up here in their heads and nothing manifests from the head. You need to feel it. So think about something that you have manifested, or even something that makes you happy or even sad. Think about it. Where do you feel it? Where did you feel it? Did you feel it in your head? I know the answer already. Anything that you felt strongly, you never felt it in your head. Anything big that you have manifested never came from your head. It always comes from your feeling, and your feelings are always located in your torso area, in your center. And that's why we are calling it centering yourself, because that's where imagination, feelings come from. It comes from your inside your center. I can retrace all the big things that I have manifested in my life, good or bad, and in every case, I've never felt it or manifested it from my head. I always felt it in my heart and guts area, and that's why I manifested it. Sometimes within 2 minutes, sometimes within a couple of months, but that's why I manifested it rather quickly, because I felt it in my heart and guts area, where feelings and manifestation come from. So I hope this answered your question. What is the difference between thinking of something or thinking that you are something, thinking of the end and thinking from the end? And also what to do in order to manifest any desire you may have. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, share the video if you can, and as always, I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now.